Is it?
Yeah. Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about how to do an Aircon Regas. Um, Today we're working on a Honda RD5. This is about a 2006 model, and just been told that they've had the condenser replaced. So the system is virtually empty. There is nothing in the system at the moment. But anyway, let's start talking about what constitutes an aircon system on a car. Right. Let's start off with that condenser. It's the small radiator which you find in front of the actual water radiator on every car. Right. From that condenser, you've got two aluminum pipes. There is one thick one and there is one thin one. Okay. These are the pipes that transfer a gas to the other air conditioning components. So we've talked about the condenser, we've talked about the pipes, right? These take gas into the cabin, right? And inside the car, we also have another small radiator-like thing which we call an evaporator, okay, which also plays a major part in air conditioning. So, and also we also have a compressor, that is the pump, which pumps the gas through the various components until such time we have the cold air. Now, for a start, this system has been opened up, so chances of impurities, outside pressures going into the system are very high. So what we do is we start off by vacuuming the system. We vacuum the system for, let's say, 15-20 minutes, just to take out any impurities that might have entered your aircon system that might interfere with the smooth operation of any air conditioning. So I stick my pump there, and I've got my gauges there. As you can see, they're all reading on 0. And from the gauges there, we've got two pipes. We've got one which has got a red label on it. This one goes onto what we call the high pressure pump. The high pressure pipe, sorry. So the high pressure pipe is indicated by the lid, which acts as a dust cover, but also it's a seal to some extent. So and it's got an H on it. So we stick our red pipe there onto the high pressure pipe. Then on the low pressure pipe, this one also comes with the same lid, but it's got an L on it, and that's where we stick our blue pipe there. We open up both valves, right? They have got it there. That's how you close it. That's how you open it. Okay, so we open up both valves, right? When we open up both valves, we come to the gauges. Here at the gauges, we just open the blue side, which is the low pressure side. Okay, open that, right? Now, we're going to switch on our vacuum pump. Okay, when we do that, okay, what's now happening is it's sucking out all the dirt that might be flowing through the low pressure side. So simultaneously, we also open up the high pressure side. Okay, so that both channels are sucked out completely. We let this process go for, like I said, maybe 15-20 minutes. Right. After our 15-20 minutes, we're kind of sure now that all the dirt, all the impurities have been sucked out of the system. So we can now close our gauges. Okay, close our gauges. That. And at this stage, we can switch off our pump. Okay. Now, since we've created a vacuum in the system, that means it's completely empty now. So before we put in any gas, we need to put in the lubricating oil. It's a special type of oil, and they call it something like PEG 4, which lubricates even in water. It doesn't lose its qualities because it's floating in water, but it still remains oil. And you need that, especially for your mechanical components like the aircon compressor. So now I'm going to show you the easy way of adding the oil to the system. You need about 100 to 120 mils of that oil. So if I take off my pipe here from the vacuum pump, okay, and I'll put this one down here. Then I'll take some oil. I think we've got a pre-measured tumbler, which I've already here, which I'm going to use for oil. Okay, just add it to the mark there. Okay, right, and the tumbler, and stick the yellow pipe into the tumbler. Then at the same time, open up the inlet side, which is the blue side. Right. Watch the gauges. You see them move. Okay. Pause. Okay, that's all the oil sucked up. Right, now I close that tap. Okay. And, now I'm gonna go ahead and start adding gas. Okay, and the gas that we are using is the R134, which is the standard gas used in most models these days. And I know there are some innovations and advancements in the type of gases depending on the model, but for now, the majority of cars are using R134, okay, which has been found to be the compatible gas and ozone friendly for air conditioning units. Okay, so when I do that, before I even start the car, I'll open up my gas tap, okay, and then on the gauges, I open up the inlet side, which is the blue side. So you can see the gauges, all the gauges start moving up. Don't open up the red side, just open up the blue side, okay? So it's filling up, okay, at idle, I haven't started the car or anything, right? So when I've done that, what that now means is all the excess oil that might have been left in the pipe is being pushed in there together with the gas. We need this level of gas initially for our compressor to switch on, because it will not switch on until it has got a minimum threshold of say 80 psi of gas in it. So when I've done that, I close off my tap here, okay, right. I'm going to go into the car and switch on the aircon. Just want you, I'm leaving you my camera here for you to see what happens with the gauges. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, you saw the gauges move, right? So what I then do is open up my gas again, right? And open up the blue side, okay? And add more gas. As you can see, gas is going in through there. It's being displaced in there and being pushed to the high pressure side. Because this is the most important side now. This is what gives us the amount of gas that we need in the car, because we need to push this into the blue column, which is from about 180, okay, to 250. As long as our gas level is within that range, that means our car is now cold. So see that moving up, more gas is going in there. Okay, it's just entered the blue range, which is an indication that the temperatures are now starting to go down. It's getting cooler inside there. Okay, so what I always try and do is some cars will most probably get to 200, and that's for the capacity of their holding tank. I'll leave it there. But as long as it's still loading, I'll keep on loading it, but not exceeding 250. Okay? As long as it's still in the blue range, we're good to go there, we're fine, okay? So, and we're almost getting there. Okay, I'll close it off there. Right, so I will go into the car now and check on the temperature, find out the car is now ice cold. We'll be there and pretty cool inside. So now that's it, we're done here. Okay, so without any leaks or anything, all you just need to do is regas, say maybe after every 2 years or so. Although my other car, I think I've gone for 8 years now, I haven't done any regassing. So in this is what actually happens is, because these pipes here are moving in the engine compartment, which sort of heats up at times, that's bound to reduce the amount of gas in the system. So that's when periodically, like after 2 years, 3 years, you just need to regas so that you bring the gauge levels to the recommended specifications, and you are good to go. So I'm going to pause this video for now while I take off my pipes and everything, and then go inside there and show you the extra bit again, which also makes your aircon system work perfectly. So it's nice and cold in here, pretty cold. But then there's also another thing that you always need to check when you are having challenges with maybe reduced low temperature inside the car. There is a filter here, it's called an pollen filter. That's the cabin filter which filters the air that comes in here so that it doesn't bring in dust. And half the time, because you park these cars maybe under trees or anything, you've got leaves or anything, even rats going through the system, and they clog that filter. So this filter is fitted on virtually every model, be it a truck, a bus, a car, that you will find this filter on there. And from my experience, I've come across most cars which most probably, since they were manufactured, this filter has never been changed. So but I'll show you how to change that filter. And in the majority of cars, it's located in the glove box here. Let me switch off the car. Right, you open the glove box. It's usually a wardrobe for most cars that I come across. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So on some models, you just press the sides and this lid flips off. On this particular model, you just take off this pin on the side here. Okay, and lower this thing, and you'll find in there, I don't know if it's light enough, there is a small lid. Right, on that lid there, you open up that lid. Right, there is a filter here. That's the filter. Pull it out. This one seems to be stuck in there. Okay, it's coming out. Oh, as you can see, it's pretty clogged. So now the best you can do is just to replace this. I'll show you how dirty this one is. I hope my camera is coming out. Look at that. Look at that. No, you don't want that. Okay, you don't want that. So all you simply do is just take off that filter and find the replacement. I'll just check to see from the filter that I have if I have one that fits on there. So space shop. So there is a filter there. I'm going to place it there. So you fit it back on there. And I'm not sure what happened to this car, but most of the Hondas that I come across, they actually have two of these filters in here. This one, for some funny reason, it's only got one. I don't know why. Because this one, you put it in there, slide it to the side, then you put the other one on there. But anyway, let's just leave it as it is. But, and then you just replace the lid back to where it was. Okay. And these filters, again, I'll show you the other examples of the filters that I'm talking about. So, and various shapes and sizes. You've got this size, you've got this size, but like I said, they are virtually on every car. So make sure that regularly you just pull it out, dust it out, or maybe just replace it. Then that will make your aircon last longer. So I think you found this video helpful. We'll be posting more videos on the aircon parts components. What there will be, there is a car which we're actually trying to install an aircon system from. It will not have one, so we'll actually be going through all the stages bit by bit, and I'll show you exactly how the the whole system is installed and how it operates. And hope you have enjoyed my video. If you would like to see more videos come from me, please click your like button, send your comments, and hope you have a nice day. Thank you.